Hello, everyone. I know I'm late. Sorry, I'm still fixing my hair. had it pinned up and I laid on it, just got flat. So let's see who is here joining us today. Can you guys hear me well? Everything? Let me know. Hi, good afternoon, Yolanda. How are you, dear? Oh, people are coming in. Hello, everyone. Let me know how you're doing this Sunday. I know I'm a little bit late. I was trying to get myself together. I actually just got a new tripod. So, I was always on the struggle bus, y'all. But, we getting it together. We getting it together. How are you guys doing today? Oh, you just woke up, Yolanda. You're feeding your baby now. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I had to take a little nap. I wasn't gonna make it, I felt like. Like sometimes I just be real tired. Let me tell y'all, I have been doing my taxes. Yes, let me tell y'all, I slept on doing my taxes this time, and I don't know why I waited until the last moment to do them. And so now I am what, 1 day left to get my taxes done. And so yeah, your girl was up late last night trying to do her taxes. Sorry. I'm finished putting on this lip gloss. Okay. Hi, Sheila from Georgia. How are you, dear? Tamla says she's working from home today. At work. Okay. Kimmy says at work. I'm looking forward to finishing finals. Kimmy, what are you going to school for? And what do you have your finals left in? Like, what classes do you have left? And hello to everyone else who is on the chat. I see people are coming on. So it's all right, girl. If the IRS gets you, we'll put money on your books. Hey, thank you, thank you. No, I think I'm almost there. Let me tell you something, okay? Business taxes, something that I'm learning. I already knew about keeping receipts for everything, but even so much as sectioning off for like categories. So like supplies have categories for everything versus maybe inventory versus SEO research, website. Like if you can break that down monthly, I think it would save you a lot of time because this has been a struggling. I have everything in a Excel document, and I know I knew better than to wait now, but it's been a real journey, y'all. Okay, Sheila Sparks says she's doing her taxes as you speak. Oh yes. Oh, Knight just walked in. Hi, thank you for joining me, baby. All right. Darcy says doing well. Husband is recovering from cancer surgery in the hospital. I'm in Long Island. Oh wow. I'm glad that he's doing okay. Much healing and prayers to you and to him as well, dear. Um, Kimmy says, I'm going to school for public policy. I have an econ final and global action and problem solving. Oh, wow, wow. And education policy. So 3 left. You got this, sis. You definitely got this. That's wonderful. Um, you got this. Are you thinking about like studying law or practicing law when you finish your undergrad? Are you going to go to like law school? Or are you going to, have you figured out what you want to do? Tamala says, just received my first order from you yesterday. Excited and can't wait to you. Oh yay! I'm so glad, y'all. I'm working on. I have a few more orders to mail out, and I'm sorry, y'all. It's been taking me a lot longer. I did have a ton of orders this time around, but yeah. So this week, let's see. Okay, Yolanda just said, now I did a henna gloss these last 2 weeks. My question is next week, can I still do a protein treatment? If you did henna gloss these last two weeks, like back to back, you did henna, I would wait to do your protein treatment. Do a moisturizing treatment this week, and then a protein maybe the following week. Um, so this week, y'all know we did my strengthening Ayurvedic hair mask. It has a really perfect balance of moisture and protein in it. You could have did some alternatives like the Fenugreek, and I'm guessing Yolanda, you did the henna mask. So I wanted to know how your hair felt. How are you guys doing with the challenge? Let me know if you have any other questions regarding that. This week we are gonna put back moisture in our hair. So again, Yolanda, um, I would skip doing the strengthening mask this week, and I would focus on moisture. Okay. And Kimmy says, I considered law after, but I might just do grad. I'm trying to secure an internship at the State Department currently. Go ahead, girl. You got this. Speak into existence. You got this, sis. You got it. I love it. So yeah, let me know how your hair is feeling this week. If you guys have any questions, even regarding Ayurvedic herbs or whatever you want to chat about, feel free to chat about it in the chat box here. Also, y'all, my hair is doing very well. It's definitely grown a lot. I did trim, and I know I keep saying I'm going to do a trimming video, and I need to just do it in front of y'all because I feel like that will also force me to stick to a schedule and not just trim randomly like I kind of do right now. I just kind of trim whenever the wind blows, and if I feel like I need to trim, I'll just trim my hair. So my hair feels really, really good, but last week when I was putting it into twists, I definitely did trim my ends. But my hair still feels really great. I'm excited to do the moisture this week. My moisturizing treatment, I've been kind of working on it, trying to, make it perfect because it's going to be a DIY. So don't worry if you don't have any products, like any special products. As long as you have some herbal treatments, we can, get our DIY popping again. I know some of you guys had mentioned you guys were looking forward to me going back to like Ayurvedic DIY. So, don't worry, we're putting our mixing hats on this week. Nothing too crazy though. Nothing where we're formulating. It's going to be with some Ayurvedic herbs and moisturizing stuff. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the chat box. Kimmy says, I always find Fenugreek more moisturizing than strengthening. I love it. Yeah, I actually find it to be more moisturizing, but a lot of people say that it's strengthening. But I do think it's also about how you prepare it. So for me, when you hydrate the Fenugreek, kind of like how I suggested in this past week, so like you hydrate it overnight with water and then it gets like thick and gelatinous. To me, that when it releases its mucilage, is providing more moisture. But let's say that you just soak the seeds in water and just create like almost like a tea from it. Some people feel like that part of it is more strengthening. So I think it's also about how you use it and how you add it to your regimen. That might depend on whether you're getting more strength versus moisture. Yeah, I don't know. I love it. There is some strength in it, but some people will find it more strengthening than others. Adetetu or Tutu, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, says, does henna need to be acidified? I will say if you acidify the henna, it will help make the dye release quicker. So you don't need anything like crazy, but like aloe will do it. A teaspoon of apple cider vinegar will do it. You don't need some crazy mixture. And if you use like warm tea or warm water with the apple cider vinegar, it will also help with the dye release. Tamala says, what is a good pre-poo recipe? I have low porosity hair. So Tamala, 2 weeks ago, I gave you guys a really great pre-poo with like coconut oil. And if you don't like coconut oil, you can use maybe like jojoba oil or sunflower oil with extra virgin olive oil and a little bit of castor oil. And then I mixed that with my aloe and amla powder. So if you go back to 2 weeks in that video, I show you how to mix that. And I did it like a hot oil treatment on my hair. That left my hair feeling so, 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 so soft and great. So that's great also because, coconut oil it helps to prevent hygrofatigue. So if you use that as a pre-poo, you get like a lot of benefits and you get some of the herbal benefits that are also conditioning. Sheila Sparks says, I really need to put back moisture in my hair after not touching it for a while as I've been doing tax returns. I'm a CPA. I can't wait for Tuesday. Oh, Sheila. I'm going to say a prayer for you because let me tell you, taxes have been, oh yeah, every year. I can't imagine doing that as a CPA for everyone. I'm sure you're done. So I hope you, this week, I hope you do your pre-poo treatment. I hope you get some of these moisturizing herbs. And also, most importantly, deep condition with steam or with heat. That's really going to impart some moisture back to your hair. But I feel you. I've been neglectful before, and I know that struggle, I call the struggle bus you be on trying to get your hair back right after, being consumed with things. I definitely get consumed with, when I'm packing orders and doing things, like I am very neglectful, so I totally understand it. I'm not CPA, but I totally understand that, that being so busy with your life. And Darcy says, I've been neglecting my hair, but I got great results with Curlsmith products. I added fenugreek and aloe powder to my conditioner. Wonderful. Actually Curlsmith had reached out to me to try their products. I actually didn't because right now obviously I'm focusing on my brand, but but Curlsmith actually reached out to not just me but a bunch of my like influencer friends, and they all said that they love their products. So I'm really glad. I think they have like a strengthening or reconstructing product too, the Darcy. Um, I'm curious, which one did you use this week? And I love that you added fenugreek and aloe to it. Sandy Maxi says, I put fenugreek in oil. Okay, that's good. I actually use it too. Like double boil then seeds and oils until it simmers. Perfect, perfect. That's really good to use. Um, I'm just curious. I know like this will be, we're going into week 8. I'm just curious if there was one treatment that you guys really loved. You know, when I do my final conclusion video, I'll probably ask these questions and also just get your feedback because I think, the point of this challenge, along with, getting you to use Ayurvedic herbs every week, in some form or fashion, was also to figure out what form or method that you really like or works well for your hair. Like some people like the glosses, some people prefer it already formulated in a conditioner. Other people prefer it in a pre-poo. Some people prefer the oiled or the shampoos or however. And so I really am curious, like what did you find maybe surprised you about your hair? Or maybe you're like, I learned that I prefer this particular way of treating my hair. So, I'm definitely going to ask that in the video. But if you have any, thoughts now, I also would love to hear it. Hi, Faith. How are you, dear? Are you in this challenge? Are you joining this challenge? Or are you just popping in to say hello? Which I'm happy you just popping in to say hello. I love to come in and chat and let me know how you're doing. Anyone else who's watching right now, feel free to, comment, chit chat, whatever. I'm drinking my little seltzer water, so. Mhm. Oh, hi, Vanessa Renee. Hey, how are you? I'm glad you're back with us this week. How are you doing? Oh, Darcy says the Bond Salve is what I use, but I didn't use Ayurvedic conditioner with Curlsmith. Okay, yeah, the Bond Salve. I think a few people use it and really like that as well. I'm glad. Look, I'm always about finding products that work for you. Just because I have my own line, I still tell people like if you find something that works for you, by all means, like stick with it, love it. you know. So, Carla, see, I made a fenugreek. Oh, night. 1 second, because my husband just went on a bike ride and my food was left out, and my dog just left. Give me 1 second, y'all. Night. What are you doing? You're not about to do that again. Oh, you could. Oh, thank goodness. Come on in. Okay. Yeah, you're not being bad today. Okay, so let me see here. Carla C said, I made a fenugreek horsetail tea to use as spray for my microlinks. Perfect. Got to keep it simple. Yep. And that's a perfect mixture. Did you use the recipe that I have on my channel? I love using that as a leave-in. Okay. Vanessa says, doing my hair challenge too. Awesome. I'm doing great. That's wonderful. Dara Brunson says, hey, I'm so happy I caught you live. I used the almond gloss bar yesterday and I am in love. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm glad that you love it, Dara. I would say that is one of our best selling gloss bars. That one is always sold out. Um, so yeah, let's see here. Hey, love, how are you? Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm really doing good today. How do you feel about slippery elm? I think slippery elm is wonderful to use. Are you using the powder or are you using the actual bark? I'm just curious. Oh, Tiana says, oh, night. Yes. Can we see night? Yeah, you can. You can. Let's see if you will. I have my. Oh, is that too far down? Let me see. Can you see him? Hi, baby. Hi. It's my babies. Hi, baby. There we go. Let's bring that back up. Okay. All right. You got the Camilla Rose back grow drops. I don't know what those are. I don't know what the back row drops are. But do you like them, Vanessa? I'm curious. Do you like them? Carla says, yes, I did. Awesome. Awesome, Carla. I just see you said, yes, you did use that. Tiana said, yes, he's so adorable. Thank you. Thank you. He's, let me tell you, he was in trouble from yesterday's nonsense. Oh, and okay, let me just talk about night real quick. So yesterday, I'm home with him all day usually, right? But yesterday I went to my friend's graduation. It was my cousin graduation, and I didn't take night with me. And I came home, and he decided that he was going to jump on the counter, and my husband had like cooked breakfast on like our like long hot plate. And so there was, I guess, like a cup and a plate on top of it. And he came home and all of that was on the floor. The plate was broken. There was glass everywhere. I walked in, I was like, sir. And he was looking at me like, I was like, you're terrible. But he acts up when he can't be with me. And I just think that he's, has a little bit of separation anxiety because we're always together. And now he's kind of like, how dare you leave me? How dare you leave me? Oh, but I was gonna say, so last week, remember I told you that he cracked my lens? Thankfully, he actually my husband said there was like a protective lens on here, so he actually just cracked the protective lens and or the protective layer and not the lens. So that's very great that I literally just had to replace that. It was only like $20 versus getting a whole new lens. So yay, yay, yay. Janelia says, hi family, how are you? I missed the live for a few weeks. Well, hello and welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. All night through Tiana says, night through a whole tantrum. You gotta love the four-legged kids. Yeah, he definitely threw a whole tantrum. He does not like for me to like leave him. And it's my fault because I take him with me everywhere I go. Like if I go grocery shopping, he goes in the car with me. I actually been using my husband's Jeep because I want to like take him with me everywhere. And usually he goes everywhere with me. So he was just like, he saw me getting ready yesterday and was looking at me like, I know I'm going with you. And I was like, no, you're not going to come. And he was looking at me like, I got you. I got something for you. He did. But thankfully he didn't get cut. I was like really, really worried. Cause when I say there were shards of glass everywhere in the kitchen, the whole kitchen. And I, as I was cleaning it up, I cut myself I checked his paws, made sure, he was fine. But he's a little moody. He actually has severe separation anxiety that got better. So we rescued him when he was almost one. I think he was like 11 months. And he had severe separation anxiety when we first got him. He had two previous owners before he was one. And so we were his third owner. And so he had severe separation anxiety. And every time we leave, it was just like the end of the world, literally the end of the world. Um, but then, we kind of got into a routine with him. Everything was going good. But then now, since COVID's happened, I've been home all day, every day. And now he thinks that he's supposed to go with me everywhere because you've been home every day for a year. So anyways, okay. Tiana says, I'm glad that he didn't get hurt. Yeah, me too. I was really worried about that. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened. Did you guys see that? It was like a blink in the screen. Okay, we're back though. Okay, let me see. Okay, Janelia says, have not been doing anything much but just moisturizing with water and oils and green tea, as well as massage every other day. Okay, well that's good. That's good. Have you been cleansing and conditioning your hair very well, Janelia? And are you joining the challenge, or are you just kind of like popping in and doing whatever you want? If you're up to it that week. Oh, Amber Anderson says, I'm using the powder. Okay. Oh, I think the powder is good. You can hydrate the powder and it will release some mucilage, but um, I think it's great to add like some slip to products and things if you're mixing it in. Let me see. Oh, I'm glad that he found his forever home. And God willing, his separation anxiety gets better. Yeah, I hope it does get better. He's been with us for 5 years. He just turned 6. Um, so I hope that he knows we're not going anywhere. We love this dog. He drives me crazy, but I love him. Can't imagine my life without him. You see, oh, PJ Jones, I just popped in. Sorry to hear about Night. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, he's fine. He just acting up. Thankfully, like I said, thankfully he didn't get caught. He looking at me like, you talking about me? I am talking about you. You made a whole mess in the kitchen yesterday. You know you did. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, Nika, how are you? Hey, boo. Okay. Vanessa Renee says it smells like Rejuva drops. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm glad you love the Camilla Rose products. They have great reviews about them. They actually sent me a like PR box with their stuff, and I've tried their moisture milk. I really like that moisture milk. I still do sometimes, pander with other brands if they send me stuff. I'm not gonna like let that go to waste, but I do definitely prefer to use my own products. um, let's see. Vanessa does say I have been using Fenugreek, etc. List in my oil on my straight hair. Still haven't washed it yet. Enjoy the no wash. Okay, I'm glad. Look, if your hair is thriving and it's feeling good, I always tell people do according to what's working best for you. Um, you know, Benevolence, you said, "Where's the daddy?" What do you mean? And thank you for the super chat first of all, but I'm not sure. What do you mean? Where's the daddy? Um, Brown and TT says, "Hi all. Hey, how are you, TT? Brown and TT? How you doing, girl? How you doing?" Um, Naturally, Nika just said, "I'm good, love. How you feeling? What my baby Night did in the kitchen? Him innocent, girl. Nika, you can come take this one away." Because this one, I was like, yesterday we went to a uh, a graduation party, and when I left, we had like a long hot plate on the side and a plate and a cup on top, and he knocked and broke everything. Oh, and he also broke. I forgot how I forget that he broke my eight cup measuring cup. It was on the side of the counter. He broke that as well. When I say there were shards of glass everywhere, and I walked in, like I opened that door from being gone, and I turned in the kitchen. I just see him sitting in the corner looking at me like, I was like, "You are in trouble, sir." And he was looking at me like, I was like, "Why?" I said, "Why did you do it? Why? Why did you do it?" Um. So, I literally said I cleaned up everything, and I was like checked his paws to like make sure that he was good and everything was fine with him. Um. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Benevolence, are you trolling? I'm good. Does the Jewish elite find it? Thank you, sweet lady. I wasn't sure if you were on here, sweet lady. I know you said you were off today. Thank you, girl. Oh, but I had a troll who was sending me money to ask me questions. That's very interesting. Janelia says, "I love that doggy and your relationship. I started the challenge but missed out the last 4 weeks. We'll continue with week 4. I moisturize using Oyen leave-in mixed with distilled water." That's perfect. I do love Oyen leave-in. That's a really good brand as well. They also use Ayurvedic herbs or herbal mixtures, extracts in their products. Do you know of an organic or a way to make a DIY hair mousse for roller sets, etc.? Tiana, I don't. I actually have not looked into a hair mousse. I can look into it. I have to do some research, but right now I've only been formulating products that like I use on a regular, like leave-ins, moisturizers, deep conditioners, and all that. So um, yeah, but I'll look into it for you. Naturally, Nika says, "Oh Lord, Night, you making this defense hard, my guy." Yeah, Nika, you can come take him for a little while, okay? Acting all the way up. Okay, here. Let me just let me sorry, I'm just removing some messages, y'all. Okay. Hey y'all. Shanae, hi, how are you? I know I always mispronounce your name, but I'm gonna get it right one day, okay? I'm gonna get it right. Sorry, let me just move this up a little bit. Am I clear? Okay. Hi from Africa. Hi, Tula. Where are you in Africa? Tiana says, LOL, at night, he reminds me of my son, child, who chewed a glass bottle before without cutting his teeth. I don't know how they managed to do that. That's fascinating. Fascinating. Oh, this person's about to get blocked, even block. Can someone name the oil leave-in? Darcy was asking. I think it's the company's called Oil Handmade. Is it the juices and berries leave-in that you used? Oh Jesus, we're gonna have to see if I can just block this person. Okay, hold up. All right. Oh boy, you gotta love all the nonsense today. Okay, let me go back up. Tiana says, okay, thanks, Michelle. Appreciate it because a lot of these over-the-counter products have so many trash ingredients. Yeah, that's why I love your products. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Okay. Do you know a product for alopecia? I'm told that Eden oil is a good one, but I'm not for sure. So I would say this. Anything that has alopecia, I would definitely check like internally first to see how you're doing internally. What type of alopecia do you have? Is it alopecia areata? Is it that CCCA? Is it traction alopecia? Let me know first, so before I, make any recommendations about things. Mm, Okay, let me scroll past. When do you use a hair mask and when should you apply it in your wash day routine? So, Tamla, you can use a hair mask. And I will say this, a hair mask can be a number of things. A hair mask could be like for me, I should say, an herbal hair treatment that's a mask, or like a formulated hair mask. So, last week we did my strengthening hair mask, which is a formulated product that looks like a deep conditioner. That hair mask usually has, and I'll say this in general, hair masks generally have proteins in it. So, they're usually like a strengthening treatment. They're not a hardcore protein treatment. So I tend to do hair masks in that particular form, like a strengthening mask, every 6 to 8 weeks, and I alternate that between henna treatments. So if you're doing like a henna hair mask or an Ayurvedic hair mask, you want to listen to your hair because for me, I can do a hair mask, like our Ayurvedic mask, weekly. But you can do it as like a pre-poo treatment. You can do it as a post-shampoo treatment, or you can use it as part of like a gloss treatment, part of your deep conditioning process, where maybe you add a tablespoon or two of herbs to your conditioner to make it more like a mask type of treatment. Does that make sense? Or if you have any questions, just let me know, okay? Yolanda says, can I use soap, but as a part of the strengthening this week? Yolanda, what do you mean exactly? Oh Jesus. Um, Oh, soap nut. Can I use soap nut? Yes. You do a soap nut treatment first, and then use a strengthening mask as the conditioner. Oh my goodness, I'm just seeing all the trolls this week. Let me see if I can um hide the red read. The problem is like as soon as one troll like you block them, they just come up with another name, and they are being reported. Okay, yeah, it's hide user hide. Okay. Okay. Okay, sweet lady's hiding them all. Okay. Thank you. Woo, child. It was a lot of nonsense going on here. Oh no, my battery's low. Oh no. I didn't check my battery.